would happen if a whole culture is reduced into filtered images and hashtags, buried with fleeting trends and viral dances. Social media, that is supposed to be a tool to connect us to the world, is slowly disconnecting us from our identity and culture. It is becoming an entertainment hub where young Arabs are slowly drowning under the globalized content and trends that detach them from their culture and community. Now, cultural erosion in our Arab world is a truly complex issue that has several factors. Firstly, social media's algorithm prefer and prioritize globalized content. Such a content value the Western culture, which is not our heritage. Secondly, the dominance of English language on social media has affected and reduced our usage for our Arabic dialects. For example, all of us, or most of us, uses a Franco to text our families and peers. Lastly, Western influencers usually value and recommend extreme individualism, which totally clashes with our culture and values. Now, such an issue has truly far-reaching consequences. Socially, it lessens our sense of belonging and identity. This will lead to lessening our sense of pride that we have for our culture. And therefore, in the future, it will diminish our willingness to preserve our culture. Economically, it affects the industries that rely on the traditional and the cultural goods. For example, the cinemas that produce Arabic movies, the artists that upload traditional music and cultural songs, and so on. When the demand on these goods is low, so does the livelihood of those for who produce those goods. And finally, for our cultural side, it threatens our culture to be diminished and fade into obscurity in the future. Thus, the future generations will have a little to know about their heritage and culture. Now, the good news is that this trend can be reversed by using bold and intermediate actions. Firstly, Arab governments can collaborate with social media platforms in order to regulate and adjust their algorithms. Also, we can promote our young Arabs in order to let them be their own cultural ambassadors. For example, we can learn them how to storytell and make digital creations in order to share their culture and be excited to teach others about their classical Arabic. Moreover, there can be a collaboration between Arab and international influencers in order to make a content together that have a global audience, so that all the world can know how much it's exciting to learn about our culture, not only Arabic audience. Moreover, there can be a mandatory cultural quotas. For example, social media platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram are forced to upload like a percent of cultural content on their platforms daily. Now, many would say that social media's goal is to be global from the start, but this is not a call of action to isolate the young Arabs. It is a call to make a balance between the global influence and preserving our culture. It's not about making Arab live alone or isolate from the others and not know about the global innovations. It's about a balance between global influence and preserving our culture. That would be good for our modern culture. To end up with, our culture is not only about a collection of practices and artifacts. It's the thread that connects us to our ancestors, and it is the soul for our identity. But today, this thread is pulled out by algorithms and lack of awareness. And at the same time, social media, it's the tool that threatens our culture, can be the same tool used to save it. So today, I urge you all to go unlock your phone, open the platform that you like, a social media platform, upload a story, a reel, a post that shares your favorite cultural tradition, or go support any local creator, or you can post anything about how interesting and fun is to learn about our classical Arabic. Let's flood the digital world with the richness of our culture. Let's reclaim our roots, our pride, and our culture. Thank you.